Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. I'm here early. If anybody wants to talk or share or anything like that, so we can enjoy the moment. I even have my little blue sparklies on. So I hope you're doing really, really well. It's kind of a surprise. It'll probably take time for YouTube to even tell people I'm here, but here I am. It is such a good day. It's such a good day. Hello, Jules. Hello. It is such a day, isn't it? It is such. Yes, Ricky, Bosie's mom, Christine. Yes, we won. We did. Yes, Jenny. We did it. Yay! Spirit Clue. Oh, hello, everybody. Yes, we did it. Yay! I got Pennsylvania. Yes. Oh, it's so wonderful. Yep, Kathy Anderson, bye. Somebody has to go out to the golf course and tell him. That's, it's like, you'd think, well, no, he's surrounded by Secret Service, wouldn't they? They're probably just like, should we tell him? Heck no, we're not going to tell him. Let somebody else tell him. Hello, everybody. Oh, this is so great. Oh, no, he might be, but no, he's on the golf course. And we know that. Renee, it feels like the sword of Damocles has disappeared. A friend of mine was feeling down this morning, and I got a phone call from her, and she said, boy, you know what? There's nothing that makes you feel better than news like this. I said, yeah, it's amazing what an antidepressant it is to get a fascist out of office. It's amazing. It just lifts you right up. There are crowds outside the White House, Marsha's pointing out, celebrating. New York City's out in the streets, dancing in the streets. Clarence is saying, Crystal, we can exhale now. Ricky, let's sing na 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 na, hey, goodbye. Susan, hello. We won. Danielle saying the adults are back in charge. I understand. His drag it out, overturn. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Good luck. Anyway. NS, yes. Moral character and good won over evil. Love to all. Marsha, I keep getting chills. Crystal, so glad he won the final votes in his own state. Oh, have I got something that is so touching it will like bring you close to tears, because I get verklempt thinking about it. Are you ready for this? Joe Biden. His son Bo, who died at 46. Joe Biden is becoming the 46th president of the United States. I mean, that's a thing. That's a thing. People crying. I'm just wonder if anybody told Sniffy yet. Yep. Whew. Okay. I like your idea of pulling some cards to see what Sniffy is thinking right now. Oh my gosh. I keep thinking I'm fine, and then I find myself shaking or suddenly getting teary, or somebody says something like that, and I'm just, oh, Barbara, tears of joy, yeah. Joe Biden, Wendy's saying when he played baseball back in the day, he wore number 46. Really? Yes, big hug Big hug, Bismo. Big hug, everybody. Big hug. Big hug. Oh, it's a day. It is a day. It's a day. It's a day. Crying out happiness. It's just so wonderful. Destiny. And yesterday, during that marathon live stream where Becca from House of Lenormand was so kind to drop by, we read on McConnell, because he's already said he will block everything, every secretary appointment, every judge, every Supreme Court judge, every. And what I got and what she got was that it's like, for a while, it's like McConnell is he's just still all ego. You know, the boy who was picked on in school is suddenly, you know, because all that power is completely gone to his head. And it's like I just got all ego, but then suddenly it was like, yeah, okay, I'm trying to move forward through time, through the, you know, the next months or however long. And I just got this big speed bump. And I was like, what was that? And then after that, I just got frustration. Just frustration. So if the two runoffs in Georgia, if that somehow allows us to get to make the Senate 50-50, Kamala Harris becomes 51. Kamala Harris becomes 51. Wow. Teen daughter. Oh, wait. Jill's saying, my teen daughter said she was so happy she could contribute to this amazing win. Yeah. Renee, ding dong, the orange ghoul is fired. Ding dong, the orange ghoul is fired. Ding dong, the ghoul is fired. The orange ghoul. The great big fool. Oh, wow. Hi, guys, can't stay long. I understand, Keisha, but thank you for dropping in. Thank you for dropping in. All right. What's going on with Sniffy right now? All right, let me close my eyes here and reach out for this. Instead of just guessing, let me close my eyes for a second and reach out. What have I got? Okay. Where are you, Sniffy? Belligerence. Denial. You have to understand, this is a man who's never faced consequences in his life. So everybody's suddenly telling him, you've lost. His immediate instinct is to punch harder. PMG, PC16. PMG, I voted in Pennsylvania. Thank you for contributing. Thank you for contributing to that. Christine, my daughter just turned 18 and voted for Biden. She's LGBTQ, sobbing right now. You're going to get me going. You're going to get me going. Okay. Whew. Wow. Oh, yeah, Rebecca, I know he's golfing. Okay, let me go back to Trump right now. Swearing. There's a lot of swearing. Yeah, okay. Oh, congratulations from the Netherlands for everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Dankjewel. It's just starting to dawn on him. the rise of democratic power. It's not a king. It's just a. So it's still, but he's still pushing it away. All right, what do we got here? Is this? I need to make sure I turn that off. Okay. Little heart here. Oh, Kathy said something funny. Golfing, change the locks. He's golfing, change the locks, hurry. Oh my gosh, that's good. Oh, that is classic. Nevada called for Biden 290. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Heartbreak. We're looking at Sniffy. Count the silverware. Oh yeah. Make sure it's still silver. Oh, I'm shaking. Whew, I'm shaking. Oh, hang on. Okay. All right, sorry to double check. All right. But I'm still rich. I'm still important. Uh-huh. That's Biden. And the burden, the mess he's left for Biden, which is unfortunate. But it's just Arizona was called. Was Arizona just called too? Nevada and Arizona were just called? Really? So it's just dawning. Thank you, Emerald. Heartbreak. Feeling hemmed in, but he's still a supreme egotist. I mean, he just is. One dominant. If anyone was still sleeping in downtown Memphis, they're awake now, and I've drank half of this bottle of champagne that's been chilling for 4 freaking years. One dominant. I love it. But that's Biden, and that's a mess. He has left such a mess for Biden. Arizona called. Thank you, Arizona. Thank you. Let me see if I can get anything else for what's going to happen to Sniffy. Yay! Oh, excuse me. Smell. Sorry, I'm getting teary and change the locks. Yes. That was Kathy Anderson's idea. He's golfing. Change the locks. That's going to be the joke of the day. Electra, I woke up from the car horns and the yelling in D.C. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. What was that? Storm. I feel my kidnapper's been identified but not jailed. Trump terrorized us and tried to sell our soul. Thank God for giving us another chance. Yes. Yes. Love is winning. One dominant. Laura Sage and change the locks. Clotho, joke of the day. Why can't Trump get into the White House? Because it's for Biden. Oh my God. I'm really not going to get through this without crying. It's for Biden. Verboten. Forbidden. For Biden. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was good. That was good. President-elect Joe Biden will address the nation tonight. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right. Let me see if I can get any more on CNN headline. No plans for Trump to invite Biden to the White House. That's Rebecca is telling us. What a surprise. I wonder why not. All right. So, all right, what's in the near future for Sniffy? Oh, who? Heart palpit? Yeah. Dude, blood pressure. Very bad. Very bad. Oh, very bad. Not death, not, I don't think deadly, but very bad. All right, Sniffy. Is one dominant, is Trump going to signal the militia to come to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? He's not there. I don't know, but let me just see what I've got here, and then we'll look at other stuff. Bye-bye. He's going to act like a fool. He's gonna be ridiculous. He's going to be Ricky, Autumn, I feel like I just breathed a 4-year-old sigh of relief. Ivanka and Jerem help put him in a wheelbarrow. All right. Well, that's the mess that he's left, but it's also what he's facing. Thank you. Thank you, Indominate. Hello, Barbara. But the people still love me. There's still people who love me. Mm-hmm. And quiet as a tomb. No more rallies. America has spoken about the new emperor. He knows what he's facing, but no. I still have my people. They still love me. Crickets. The center card, in a 5-card spread, the center card is the most important. And this card is crickets. America has spoken about the new emperor. And I'm sorry, you're just a fool. It's just how it is. Just saying. Just saying. I feel bad for the person who breaks the news. Let me see. So is he going to stay in the White House? Is he going to just go somewhere else? Is he going to pack up and just like go to Mar-a-Lago? Is he going to go back to the White House because he can, squatters' rights? he's gonna try to claim squatters' rights on the White House. Oh, yoy. What's he gonna do? Allison slither back into the sewer. All right, I need some help here. This needs to go away. I get it. He's stressed. This needs to go away. Thank you. Other countries are saying, welcome back, America. Yeah. I think Kirsten Langston put it best. She was saying, hey, Becca. Hey, Becca. Hello. I've sent emails out to all and sunder with the link if anybody wants to join. Everybody, all the readers I know. So, but for the next few months, I'm still. But he's not going to be able to handle the idea that it's over, that he lost. So, Super Queen Bee, I feel the same relief today as I did the day I finally ended an abusive relationship. Oh, freedom. Oh, I'm so glad you're safe. I'm so glad you're safe. Okay. Sniffy. What's he going to do now? All right. Thief card. Money. Oh, sorry if I'm shaking today. People looking, somebody's looking at the thief card and the weed of crime that bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay, the shadow knows. With Sniffy the businessman. Ooh, those are Democratic knights come to protect the kingdom. And there's America. Protect America. I'm asking what he's going to do, but all I've got is they don't want to talk about, like, oh, is he going to go to Mar-a-Lago? Is he going to go to the White House? They're just telling me people looking very closely. Oh, let me close that door. Sorry, hang on just a second. Hang on. Oh. Talk amongst yourselves. Smoke them if you got them. There we go. No to kitten. Sorry, I had somebody vacuuming. Oh, I'm going to hide in the bunker. Bunker boy is going to hide in the bunker. Oh, wow. Yes, John Lewis, RBG, John McCain are looking down and smiling. Yes, Christine, exactly. Oh. It's going to become all about his bad business. All about his bad business stuff. And the knights, the Democratic knights, have come to protect the country. And at that point, she just completely lost her marbles and started doing like a puppet show with the cards. Renee, Stephen Colbert had a graphic of lifting him out with a crane. Ooh, the claw. The claw. Oh, wow. Don't forget Elijah Cummings. Absolutely. Everyone was waiting for this, Bosie's mom saying. Oh, the courts will be busy, 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 Jules. Yes, they will. Christine, I love the blue hearts and ice cream. I love it. Clarence hugs all around. Lift him out by his hair, but it'll just pop off. One dominant. Oh, yes, I got him to smoke. Thanks for reminding me. Darn, typing is hard after half a bottle of champagne. Wearing out the backspace key. Oh, and dominant. Oh, that's hysterical. Sandra, we did it, peeps. Hello, hello. Renee, I can't stop crying. This was such a horrible 4 years. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real, but it is. But it is. Posey, everybody has a big diaper. Yep. Wow. All right. So is it okay? So is it just New York State that's going to go after Trump now, or are those Okay, I want to read on the Mueller indictment, the sealed Mueller indictments. That's what I want to know about. The sealed Mueller indictments. Are they about to be unsealed for obstruction of justice, for obstruction of justice, tampering with evidence, who knows what else? Will the indictments be released? Exactly. I'll get in line. Exactly, Kathy. Mueller's indictments. Mueller is retired. And I can just picture him standing in his kitchen this morning looking at the news, just going, just a little bit of a smile, just threatening to. Okay. All right. Finally taking action. Hang on. I get the 10 of wands for carrying all the court stuff. For some reason, like when you grind down the wands into like paper pulp to make like piles, stacks of paper to take into court or whatnot. So someone bringing the hammer, and this is investigators, law enforcement, aggressively going after. And then, but it's reminding me that right now, I don't know that the Senate would be able to protect him anymore. Maybe we have to wait until the end of January, because this is what's getting in the way. Yeah, we have Pelosi over in the House, but in the Senate, I think we have to wait. So that's all right. I'll wait. Waited all this time. I waited 4 years. I can wait a few more months. Okay. Star Puzzler, I'm going to vote in the Georgia Senate runoff races. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you for voting. Thank you. Okay. Wow. Sign seen in the crowns. Thank you, John Lewis. I'm not getting out of this without crying. I'm just not. I just accept it. Wow. Oh boy, Miriam, how will the 2021 economy during Biden's term? Hard. Carmen just read Trump was playing golf when he got the news. Thank you, Silent Echo. I kind of don't want to, I mean, maybe I will, but I kind of don't want to read on the mess that poor Joe Biden's going to have to clean up right now. Because, boy, we're going to be reading on that. We're going to be dealing with that. I kind of just want to soak up the, oh, Christine, my hubby's crying at work. Whew. Oh, you guys are great. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this with me. I was like, that's it. Stop everything. Where are my clothes? Where's my makeup? Got on here as fast as I could. Ewat, is Trump's golf excursion the beginning of his escape? Ooh, foolish tarot. Sorry. Foolish tarot. Thank you. Let me look, Ewat. This is golf excursion, the beginning. Oh, no. Electra. No, this is a good no. I just saw Kamala getting the news. I'm crying all over again. Clotho, can you ask why there's a bulldozer digging a hole in the north lawn of the White House? Trying to save one of the gardens? Clarence, if you throw water on Trump, you can watch him deflate. Janice, my heart is beating so fast. Oh my, I need to stop crying. Yes, please take Yada, congrats from Europe. Thank you. Kathy, history, yes. Who doesn't love Kamala? No. We're not burying anybody. They're not putting in a grave. No. Oh, nay. Let's not go there. We're not going there. We are just going to be here and happy. What was I was about to read on something, and I can't remember what it was. Jenn Lynn, hello. Jenn Lynn, I didn't see you. But I've invited all and sundry if anybody would like to join in. Check your email. More the merrier, to just enjoy this moment. And then if you want later, in a while, we'll go like to a different channel or a different, but just check your email. Escape to Russia. Oh yeah, escaping. Sorry, what? I forgot. So is Sniffy thinking about trying to escape? Is he thinking about trying to escape right now? Walk away? Brave Sir Coward? Braveless Sir Coward? And go into hiding? Because apparently he has been calling like everybody in his phone book to say, what do you think? What do you think? Or whatever. Jenn Lynn, I'll be there in a minute. Lawn care guy outside my window. I understand. Oh, musical Neptunian. Vlad offering a submarine. Oh boy. Okay. The big action to escape. No, that would be voluntarily standing still. I mean, that's what that card means. It's standing still. But she could leave if she wanted to, but no, she's voluntarily standing still. Okay. Knight of he's gonna try to rile people up. And they're not even necessarily Republicans. They're just people who work for him or people who believe in him. Yeah, the Lover's card. Yeah, they love me. They love me. Yeah. Only I can fix it. This is narcissism. This is true narcissism. Where no, he would take an action, but no, this is trying to rile up his people. All right, is he going to successfully cause damage, riling up people? I agree, Danielle. Next step in the media needs to do is mute Trump. Yes, please, because he is going to rile people up. Okay, so is it going to be difficult? Is it going to be successful, him riling people up? Because it's actually a very small, relatively speaking, it's a small number of people. There are certainly a lot of people who voted for him. Don't ask me why. But the people who would actually like pick up their guns and go out in the streets, All right, kind of ruckus is he thinking about starting? Kind of a ruckus is he going to try to start? Car, Missouri. Hello, everyone. Woohoo! Flying on cloud 1 bazillion. Yep. Oh, Holly has to go. I understand. Thank you for stopping in. Huh. He's going to get a lot of people arrested. Or he's going to have his own legal stuff to worry about. Oh. One Senate seat to tie. Kamala is a tiebreaker or 2 to win. We just need the 1. Okay. It's been stolen from us. Conspiracy. Wanting to take action. But that's standing. No. Oh, no. This is what he's calling for. This is people who want to act out, but this is not This is people being watched. This is actual decent law enforcement saying, oh, nay, nay. Mm-mm. Oh, no, you won't. Mm-mm. Nope. Because even that group that gathered, that gathered outside of the place where they were counting votes in Arizona, even there, it was like fine. So they had like, there were steps leading up to the building, and it was just policemen. It was like, you want to get into this building, you are going to have to go through multiple levels of police to get into this building, which I was happy to see. Yep, most of his tweets have been flagged and deleted, covered up. Yep. You guys are so great. Jean, hoping Rachel Maddow will be okay. Every time I've read on her, and first of all, she doesn't, I get the sense she doesn't like people reading on her. So I try not to. But when I briefly just, pass by, she's very protected. She and Susan are very protected. She and her partner, they're very safe. And her and her partner, they really are. They're just so in love. And I get the sense that Susan really is the welcoming kind of a glue to creating this beautiful. I mean, I don't know what their house looks like, but it's almost like the energy. Just from the energy, I would picture like a really like high-end farmhouse kind of thing, where things, but the energy is just sparkling. So anyway, she was exposed. Yes, that's why she hasn't been around. Does she have it? I heard that she was just exposed. So, ask if she's okay. She doesn't like me reading on her. She doesn't like me reading on her. She's self-quarantining. Yeah. We'll ask some of the other readers. Maybe they get something different. Yeah. She's worked so hard to, her whole thing is she's worked so hard to get where she is with credibility and being accurate and being precise and being right. And it isn't that she wouldn't like me or wouldn't like any of us. It's that she would be afraid. She's worked so hard to get that credibility as a, there's Jenn Lynn, as a gay woman.
273, baby.
I need to put in my headphones. Wait. Oh, where are they?
Sorry if I'm too loud. Party, everybody.
No, you're fine. I'm just sorry. No, you're good. Hang on.
Oh, I gotta close the video. I was listening to you on my phone. Oh God, here comes the lawn care guy. I'm gonna mute my microphone for a minute.
Okay. I think okay. All right. So hopefully you guys won't get the kind of double sound thing going on. All right. So hopefully, because I think we got some weird feedback and stuff. So Jenn Lynn, hello.
And Artie's doing his happy dance.
Oh, kitten. Oh, look at that sweetness.
Yeah, big belly.
Oh, look at
happy
that face. He loves you so much.
He's a formerly feral cat who I fed on my front porch for 2 years when I lived down in Memphis. And the lady I was renting the house from would only rent to me if I would feed him. I said, no problem. And I had a bunch of indoor cats at the time. And I finally did trap, neuter, release, and he got friendly. So he now is the biggest teddy bear you've ever met.
Oh, well, I'll tell you, the energy coming off of him, I mean, you don't need me to tell you this, but he loves you.
Oh, he cracks me up when he sits here and gives me that adoring look. I can see him on the camera. I'm like, oh, he's looking at me again. If I look at him, then he like is climbing all over me. But he's
good.
16 years old, going on 17.
Wow.
He's pretty old for a cat that lived outdoors for about 8 years.
Yeah. Oh, what a sweetheart.
I've had him indoors for about 8 years.
Oh, happy. And he got his forever home and he's loved. And
he's so funny now. Lucy, I walk outside on a harness. Artie, like if I carry him on my porch, he starts reaching for the door like, no, I don't want out here. I had enough rough years outside.
Oh, poor little thing.
So, Autumn, we read on this the other night. I'm going to let you read on it here. Is Biden going over 300 electoral votes?
Just getting a salt shaker in Trump's wounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Biden going?
And thank you for the invite, by the way.
Oh, thank you for being here.
I'm still trying to add up the donations from the other night. I have a total in super chats, but I don't know if YouTube has taken their portion out yet, so I don't want to say the total yet. Right. But I'm way over 400 just in my PayPal from donations. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be well over $1,500 we raised the other night.
And it's going to feed hungry kids, hungry people, hungry. Oh,
yeah, it's well over 1,500. My contribution is because they report it to my taxes, so I'm paying probably $500-600 in taxes on it. We wanted to try to do it. Johnny researched it. We wanted to do it as a fundraiser with a button, but you have to have 40,000 subscribers to do it that way. So we couldn't do it that way. So it's getting reported to my income the way I did it, but I don't care.
Yeah,
for feeding Americans, that'll be my donation part.
Thank you so much. That was so great. And
thank you to all the viewers that donated. I mean,
absolutely. Thank you, everybody.
The super chats alone were huge. And then people are still watching the video later and donating through my PayPal. So I'm going to have to cut that off eventually and tell them stop.
Oh, and that's wonderful. Oh, yeah. And feedingamerica.org, they do such a good job because to make use of that money, they can feed so many people with that. So,
okay. And thank you to Larry Girl and all the moderators that helped that night, that hung with us for 7.5 hours. You guys were awesome.
There's Larry Girl right there. You guys, I always say these are our troll slayers. They would protect Helm's Deep. I mean, they fight those trolls. They take them down. We've got Legolas and Gimli here, protecting us.
Rebecca, yes. If you go on that video, my PayPal link is on the video from the live stream, and it's on pretty much all my videos. You can PayPal me, do it as a donation, so PayPal doesn't take a fee out, and just put a note in there. It's for feedingamerica.org. Because I do readings full time for a living, so I have payments for readings coming through also. So it helps if you put for Feeding America. If it's $5, if it's $10, whatever you want to donate, it's all appreciated. But do it soon, because I'm going to stop it on PayPal soon because I can't keep up with all the donations. And I will post a final number and do a video too later once we get I have to make sure, because super chats can be reversed, so I have to make sure it all goes through. So what are you getting, Autumn? Is he going over 300?
It's election day. That's a whole lot of votes, whole lot of Democratic votes, and victory. So yeah, and then I've got, for the reading, I've got this little tiny page of Pentacles, which is I get cups for Democrats and Pentacles for Republicans. So Biden's got that, and this is the Republican side. So
Trump gets a few more votes and Biden gets a lot more. 273, baby. It
also
sounds
got,
so good to say President-elect Joe Biden.
thank you.
President-elect. I almost cried. President-elect. The party outside the White House, it's like dancing in the streets in Times Square. I'm watching MSNBC, dancing in the streets. Some of them have most of them have their masks on, but it's a big old party everywhere.
Also got the insult to injury card.
Oh, man.
So, whew, oh boy. Okay.
And we're going to pick up some Senate seats. Georgia's doing a runoff. More's going to come out about DeJoy and the votes he sat on. I don't know if you guys saw, I posted on my community tab. I got a Halloween card 20 days after October 17th. It was postmarked in North Carolina, October 17th. So you better believe DeJoy sitting on ballots. And when that starts coming out, they may have some more runoffs. Let's read on that. Let's ask her, will there be more runoffs than just Georgia? Because of votes that were suppressed. I always got we would pick up 2 to 6 seat majority.
More runoffs.
Artie's purring up a storm. He's happy we have a new president-elect.
Sorry, I'm trying to reach out for this energy. It takes me a second. Will there be more runoffs?
Ooh, leaf blower again. I'm going to mute my microphone for a minute.
Will there be more runoffs because of DeJoy holding back votes? Okay, while you've got your thing muted, I'll just see what I've got here. Well, I think I could just turn it over first. I've definitely got some action happening. I've got a general rise of Democratic, for the reading, I've got the rise of Democratic power. It's and here comes the sun, do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Anyway, and very weakened, very unsteady Republican energy. Are there going to be more runoffs? Investigations about the victory. The center card is interruption of Democrats. Because in most decks, this is the craftsman card, and I get my deck split out very strongly for basically all of the Pentacle cards are Republican cards now, and all of the Cup cards are Democrat. It's weird, but in this deck in particular, it's an interruption. Of what? Huh? So that's the center. Then I have things that were voluntarily held back, and a great big action taken because of that. But it's not the sword of truth. Oh, you've got it too. You got the exact same cards. But that's not the sword of truth. So I don't know. Is that?
I think it's an action. I hope the blower isn't too loud. I have my lawn care guys behind me. There's going to be some sort of legal action.
Okay, good.
Taken. I'm getting that moves us to higher ground. There is the tower on the betrayal and turning their backs on the votes. So there's going to be some sort of movement moving forward, and yeah, all the people they left behind, all the votes they left behind. I'm getting victory on some additional runoffs.
Oh, well, I saw what else,
or at least counting the votes, changing the totals.
Well, I'm getting little bully Trump. Is a reason why things did not go better for Republicans. But then what I'm getting is weird, because I've got 3 major arcana, and they're big. I've got worlds. I've got around here we call him Chad, hanging Chad. That was Clotho. Clotho gets credit for that joke. I got a death card right in the middle, and I think, oh, okay, so this is huge. Suspension, change, but then I've just got Republicans getting like a pittance, but then I've got some disappointment for Democrats.
Yeah,
But
so even if they have it, like, we won't pick up all the seats, but we'll at least have a fair election.
But there are 2 cups behind him that are still upright, and that might be exactly what we need to split the Senate 50-50, because Kamala comes in, she's the tiebreaker. Democrats get their agenda through.
Yeah, I think we'll end up with maybe a 2-seat majority.
I hope so.
Eventually with runoffs, but
no, please, I don't.
Even a tiebreaker, I'll take at this point. Anything that can stifle Mitch McConnell a little. Yeah,
no, seriously, and just because I get something different, it doesn't mean I'm right. I like yours better. I want you to forget me. Throw mine out. I didn't say anything. We want
two. You like a 2 majority. Yes. Who knows if it's 2 additional or on top of Georgia, or if it's 2. I was watching you and Becca yesterday. I was watching it this morning. I missed it yesterday, so I was catching up today and watching it. It's like, yeah, I think we're going to end up getting the Georgia seats and then maybe 2 additional ones. Light candles, guys.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Put the turtle on his back.
Yeah. Earlier on, we were getting, I was getting verklempt because I mentioned this when I first came on, for anybody who wasn't here. Beau Biden died when he was 46, and now Joe Biden's becoming the 46th president.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. I was getting all teary-eyed watching it on TV when they said President-elect Biden. I was like, and then I was walking Lucy outside and saw one of my neighbors who's a Democrat. I live in a Republican area, but one of my neighbors that's a Democrat, he said, I didn't realize I was going to get so emotional watching it.
Yeah, the thing is, though, I was listening to Scarborough all morning. Oh gosh, that man loves to hear his own voice.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I can't take it for a minute. They probably won't get anything, so I switched over to something else briefly. I missed the actual Kornacki. Was there a Kornacki moment?
I missed it too. Somebody, one of my clients, texted me doing a little dance and popping champagne bubbles and emojis, and I was like, oh my God, turn the TV on. So I missed Kornacki.
Yeah, I hope
that man has got to be worn out.
Oh, you can tell too. He's starting to get a little annoyed. He was starting to get a little annoyed, but he's so good at hiding it. Oh, thank you, Magical Mystery. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, and happy birthday. Your birthday was yesterday.
Yeah, thank you.
Happy birthday. We're 10 years apart. So you've got the big 5-0 next year. I have the big 6-0.
Hey. Well, we made it this far.
That's right.
Happy day for democracy, equality, and justice for all. Yes.
We got it. And we picked up, 8 seats so far in the House?
No. I thought we lost. They lost 8 or 9 is what last I heard. But we still have the majority. So.
Wow.
Thank you, Storm. Oh, cupcakes. Oh, Larry girl, you know my weakness.
Well, let's look at the House. Will there be any changes if they find additional ballots?
Okay. Also, apparently, Pelosi has already put her stuff forward to try to become the speaker again. So we should probably check on, see if she's going to get that again. But okay, the House. Card for the reading. Biden. There he is. President-elect Biden.
46th president. Staying out of the carpet.
Yes. Oh, and right underneath it is election day. Judgment. Election day. Ha ha. Sorry, I get very excited. I'm not going to get through this day without crying. And I'm probably not going to get through all these readings without doing more like little puppet shows with the cards because I'm happy. All right, the House. Oh, they're going to try some shenanigans, but it's not going to work. What have you got? What have you got? I've got
abundance on the bottom. So I think that's abundance of votes that weren't counted yet. And there's smug little Trump. The challenge is Nancy sitting right on top of him. Something's going to change because there's going to be a burden put on Trump and the Republicans. I've got a plan that they're going to try to move forward with. There's something sneaky going on. There will be investigations looking at all the votes. And I'm getting recounts. I feel like they're going to recount some of those. I'm getting in the House, they just kind of hang on around where they're at. I'm not getting that they pick up anything. Yeah, because there's Chad.
There's Chad.
There's some obstacle to picking up seats.
Yeah.
Something's going to court, though. They're going to be looking at all the votes. Something's going to court on it. Yeah.
Well, here's people coming back to with the happy Democrats working together kind of thing on their side. And then Trump tries to start a mess because he's right in the middle. The fool, big old fool's right in the middle. And he's really trying to start a mess with corruption or trying to find sneaky ways, but not going to work, Sniffy. Not going to work. We ended up just fine. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sniffy. We won't miss you.
I know you saw me Sunday night. I said he's going to chain himself to a radiator or something. So I thought it was interesting when Becca was reading. She kept getting like, how will Trump leave the White House? And she kept getting the scythe, which is like an injection. She's like, they're going to tranquilize him. And then she kept getting the ring, which is like handcuffs for her, like something that's restraining. And I was laughing. I said, it's not handcuffs. It's a straitjacket that restrained him. They're going to sedate him and haul him out.
There you go. There you go. One of our wonderful people in chat was saying that Colbert had them using a crane to just lift him out of the White House. But I was thinking, no. It's the claw.
Like picking up a toy.
The claw.
Surgically remove him.
Yeah.
And my loser card keeps falling out every time you say Trump's name.
Yay. Oh my gosh, this has been, and it isn't just Trump. No more Stephen Miller.
No more Stephen Miller. No more Steve Mnuchin.
Oh, no more.
He's still got court cases over his handlings of Sears because his college roommate owned Sears, Eddie Lampert. So they mishandled some funds and the board was suing them. He's still got his Sears lawsuit on top of whatever he's done for Trump.
Oh, Janice is pointing out that Trump said the election's not over. Yeah, that's kind of what I was picking up. He's just, he's yes, it is sniffy, but sure, you go ahead and think that.
America has spoken. This is my card for America.
And this is what they've said about your administration. Oh, no more creepy Kellyanne. Good point, Clarence. Oh, maybe Barrett and maybe Brett and Amy will be gone.
Yeah, no more narcissism. no more. What do you call it when you employ your kids?
Nepotism.
Nepotism. Thank you. Narcissism and nepotism. No more of either of those.
Yep, absolutely. And Biden's such a mess.
I always get bad cards on Amy. She's got a big problem coming up, and yeah, they'll take Kavanaugh out.
Yeah.
I always get he's still gambling. He's got a gambling addiction.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never read on that. I've never heard he was a gambling addiction.
Patrick Leahy, when they were questioning him, Senator Leahy was asking him about all of his debts that he had and asked him if he had ever been a member of Gamblers Anonymous. Patrick Leahy knew he had gambling debts. And I threw cards on it. It's like, oh, yeah, he's got a gambling addiction.
Do you mind if I just throw a couple cards? Yeah. I'm curious what that energy feels like.
Yeah.
Kavanaugh. Still hitting the tables. He's such a slime bag. I'm sorry.
He's still hitting since he became a justice.
Yeah, his energy's awful. He's a jerk. I'm sorry. His energy's that bad.
I drink beer. I like beer.
I like beer. Oh my gosh. Funny. One of the funniest things ever on SNL was Matt Damon.
Yes.
Justice Kavanaugh. What? That was so funny. Ooh, money, money, money. It's all so shiny. Mm-hmm. Oh, dude.
Oh,
dude.
Oh, man.
You got a monkey on your back.
He is something else. He is something else. Is he still gambling? There's my big yes card. Somebody's going to shine a light on it right on the bottom of the deck. The justice is going to get knocked down to size. Usually I pull one card for the center and it pulled two. He's been quite good at gambling lately. He's been victorious at it, but there's something moving forward on him, and he still likes beer. He's still drinking his beer. That's my drinking card.
He's got addiction problems.
He's got the tower on him. He's got the tower. Somebody's been paying off his gambling debts, treachery, and he's coming to an end.
Wow.
Something's coming out about his gambling and stuff.
Wow.
This is also the liar card for me.
The spy.
Yeah, so they're going to get him for lying under oath in his testimony too.
Oh man. What I've got is the shiny. And he loves the shiny. And I don't know what his type of what he gambles on. Do we know?
Don't know that, but I am kind of assuming it's something online. Look, the addiction card just flipped out. I'm assuming it's something online, like he does online gambling, because he's a judge, so he can't go to places to gamble that easily, right?
Good point. Because I've got the card of communication, so that would be exactly what you're talking about. Center card, howling at the moon. He's got it bad, and then he got where he was because the emperor, people around the emperor were willing to pay off his debts. I didn't ask anything beyond that, like what's going to happen to him. I'll pull a couple of cards on that, but that's yeah.
Hey, Patrick Leahy asked him a lot of questions about gambling, a lot, because he had $400,000 in debt somebody paid off, and I was like, ooh, he drinks and he gambles. Okay, got it.
What's going to happen to him? Sorry, because I didn't get that far with the reading.
It's a beautiful sunny day, isn't it? Funny, interesting, Finnick, in New York and DC.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in America.
Rachel's on with no makeup and her glasses commenting.
Oh, is she on? Oh,
yeah.
Well, at least we know she's okay.
She looks like she's at home. It looks like her house behind, or her living room or something behind her.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Mystical Marina. Thank you. Okay, what's going to happen to Kavanaugh? Oh, he's got dark energy. I mean, seriously, it's like his whole energy field is like 2 shades darker than everybody else's, or than it should be. I do
energy healing, and when someone has an addiction problem of any kind, I see negative gray energy around their crown chakra, and it feels real sticky and goopy to me. Like if I go in and try to pull it off, he's got that sticky, goopy, negative gray energy all around his head.
Yeah, I'm getting the whole energy feel. I'm sure you're more accurate because I don't have as much experience as you do, but I'm just getting overall the whole thing. The whole thing is like dimming the light, dim it again. That's what his energy field is, and it's like, oh, that's not good, Spiff.
You know how you were saying the other day, like when Sienna Rose did Reiki on you, and how you had negative energy down at the bottom because you pull from the top down, so you had it around your feet. Well, addicts tend to have it around their crown chakra and third eye and their brain, all around their brain.
Oh, is it because of the addiction here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or is it a lack of connection up?
It's a combination. It's a lack of connection to the divine white light and not flowing the energy in. And it's ego. It's ego also that kind of clouds up the whole head.
Oh, interesting. Well, Kavanaugh, dude.
He needs some counseling.
Pardon?
He needs some counseling.
That's investigations. And then for like what's going to happen to Kavanaugh right now, he thinks he's set for life. It's just all lovely and beautiful, and he's got it made. And then the tower shows up.
That lifetime appointment goes bye-bye.
Yeah, and somebody has to leave.
You're back, you're moving.
Voluntarily holding still, and some action taken. So you come to me and you say, so I've got this really great job. I've got this really great thing. How's it going to go? Do you have a plan B? Are there any other hobbies you'd like to go after? You know,
do you have another source of income you'd like to do?
Yeah. Have you been wanting to like work on your house or
your night job? Go do your night job.
Yeah, exactly. You're meant for other great things. That's it. It's so hard to give people bad news.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, cool. One dominant. How many people are drunk right now? Yes. All right. Let me see here. Ian. Hello, Ian. I blocked 45 on Twitter, so I can't text and gloat. All right. Let me see if anybody has any. Hope John Roberts will stand up for us.
I'm not holding my breath because you've got Roberts and Amy and Kavanaugh all were involved in Florida when Gore lost out.
Yep. Connie says it's raining here in South Florida. Feels like a giant purge.
Wow.
Let's see. Anything else?
Dipsy wants to know, is Barr hiding? Because we haven't heard hide nor hair from Barr.
Oh, I can hear someone going nuts on their horn outside. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. There's literally somebody in a...
I hear it.
Oh, my gosh. There are people with Biden signs like stuck to their cars. And they're driving up and down the roads, and they're waving to each other, and they're blowing their horns. Oh, my gosh. I just live in suburbia. This is just a random suburban road, and they're all blowing their horns and Biden signs, and wow.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Wow. I'm sorry. What was the question? I'm sorry.
I could hear it too. I forgot what Debsy asked the question. What did she? Oh, where's Barr hiding?
Oh, Barr.
What's going on with Barr? Because he's hiding.
Yes, been getting that Renfield is looking after a family member, like a daughter or something. But let's see because
His daughter had cancer at one time.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, she had cancer. She works for Mnuchin now.
Oh, of course she does.
She was in the Department of Justice, and when he came in, they moved her over under Mnuchin. So no nepotism in the Department of Justice, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Barr.
Renfield. He's fallen out with the master. It's very sad. He's fallen out with the master. The master was going to get rid of him, but he's free of the master now. He's free of the master.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Stabbed in the back by Biden.
Bye.
Bye. That hurts. Looking at the votes. He's out in the cold. He knows he's got to go look for a job. He can't even get his plans off the ground. And guess what? There's Chad. He's like just all hung up.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
He's so pissed he can't even think clearly over the election. He's like trying to figure out how to bully. He's like, how can I change this? But he's so pissed he can't even think. Victory on Biden, and that is secure. No matter how many times they take it to court, that is secure.
I love that. The card for the reading is all the stuff. Actually, this would count too. All the things that he's done for Trump, the secrets, the money stuff, all the stuff he's done. Okay. Then for the actual cards, this is Democrats coming together. This is Democrats coming to take his job. And him being on the defensive because of, again, this is Trump, the Trump dynasty, the Trump legacy that he was a part of, and being on the defensive because of that. But then what I get is it's like he's offered a different job, or he's offered something, some kind of plan, something, but it turns out it's all illusory. Is that the word? Anyway,
illusionary.
It like poof
and a puff of smoke. Nobody wants you, Barr.
Something. It's like, yeah, he's got plans, but he's going to be on the defensive about what he's done, and it like derails his like dream job or something. I don't know what exactly that is, but yeah, I'm getting the same thing. He has a plan, but it's not going to go well. It's just going to go poof.
I don't even get that he's like going to come out and talk or anything. I just get he's like, mind blown at the moment. Like, I thought we had this in the bag. I thought we rigged it enough we'd win.
Debbie's saying we should read on Pelosi. Oh, that's right. We were going to check to see if Pelosi is going to be speaker again. Yeah, he's actually going to have trouble getting a job, because he has such a bad reputation, and the message has gone out that, and people don't want to be tainted by him. So it's like he gets a job, but he's kind of searching, and it's
like a legal aid in a law office somewhere in
typist
Timbuktu.
Yes. Oh, Bill. Yes. Type this up for me, will you?
And give me some more coffee while you're at it.
Exactly. Cream 2 sugar. Thanks.
Pelosi. Let's look at Pelosi.
Okay. This is so great. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. I was like, somebody go live. I'm still hoarse from 7.5 hours Tuesday night. So my voice comes and goes.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm drinking my tea.
Oh yeah, I the next morning, actually, Wednesday, my live stream was we just looked at. It was like, that's it. I'm here, but we're just going to look at cute memes and funny, cute things.
That was awesome. In my hoarseness, I couldn't do anything, so I was watching you on the.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you liked it, because I just spent the morning. I should have been walking and doing my normal thing. I was like, no, I'm just gonna go find my cutest.
I couldn't even do personal readings because my voice was so shot.
Yep.
But I come in. I watch a lot. I don't always comment in the chat because I feel like when I do, it kind of takes away from who's reading. So I don't always, put a comment in.
Well, you just be yourself. You're always well. People love you.
Oh,
seriously, people love you.
We have some wonderful readers on YouTube.
We do, and you are the definition of good people.
Oh, thank you. I've been reading for 40 something years now. I got my first deck of cards when I was 19. So
wow.
But it shifted when I learned energy work and I opened up to medium and my clairaudience. It all, how I read cards shifted when I got in my early 30s, late 20s.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, but I always did it on the side. Like I'd go work in shops and stuff, just on the side reading on weekends and stuff, because I traveled a lot for work. And I was constantly going over to Asia and Europe and stuff for work, and would be gone for like 3 weeks at a time. So I never got into doing it full time until my last layoff. And I was like, all right, I'm done with corporate America. I'm going to read full time.
Oh, wow. Wow. But that you got out and, you got to travel and see.
I have some wonderful metaphysic experiences from work travel, because when you're gone for 3 weeks, you always take like 1 day somewhere to do something special. And I try to do something different in different countries on every trip. So, if I was in India or China or Taiwan or Malaysia, I've been in almost 40 countries, Indonesia.
Wow.
So I've seen a lot of fabulous temples. And if I was in Europe, I could tag on vacation time of my own and do things like go to Stonehenge, go to Drombeg Stone Circle in Ireland, and just get to have some incredible metaphysic experiences. So
wow.
Some of the countries that I was in, like in 1989, don't even exist anymore. When communism started breaking up, some of the countries, their names changed. I can't even, like, if I look at my old passport, it's like, oh yeah, that's what they used to call that country.
Oh, there was a Yugoslavia. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is amazing.
Yeah, it was fun to be able to do it, and the company paid me to do it. And then you could take a few hours and do something fun, or take a day off, and do something fun every now and then. And the factory owners that I worked with loved that I was interested in learning more about their cultures. I said, take me to something local, take what's special in this area. And they were just so happy to do that. The pride, that we feel for our country. Well, now the pride that we feel for our country, they have that too. And they want to show off the good things, getting to go to the Great Wall of China. Who gets to do that?
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Crazy. Yeah.
Oh, and you've met so many people, and you got so much exposure to so much. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. My friend Beth, if she's in the chat, I've known her for 50 years. I've known her since 4th grade. I called her from the Great Wall of China. I said, can you hear me now?
That is cool. We read, just somebody in the chat, we read on, Becca and I read on McConnell yesterday.
So we're going to look at Pelosi. I'm just definitely okay.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So we're gonna look at Pelosi. And speaking of international stuff, I was watching Kirsten Langston, Third Eye Champagne. I was watching her one of her live streams the other night, and she said, Joe Biden, seriously, his whole time in office, it's going to be like this. Okay, she's like year after year of just No, let me reassure you, the United States policy is not. Let me assure you, the United States policy has changed back. Okay. Let me assure you, the United. What did he do now? What did you find he did now? That was going to be his whole thing. It's like, yeah.
He's just shaking his head like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, can't make this stuff up.
All right, Nancy. Are you going to speaker again? What have you got?
I guess she gets a new journey here, but it's a rough transition. You know, that's her plan, is to be speaker again. I think somebody's going to challenge her. And it's going to be somebody that, this is my working across the aisle card for me. So I feel like someone's going to challenge her that might have a little more appeal for working across the aisle, because let's face it, the Republicans hate her. They hate her. Every flyer I got for House people running here had all these things like about Nancy Pelosi on it. They hate her. So the votes seem pretty steady for her because she's done this before, but I get the tower, and I think there might be somebody really challenging her. I'm not getting a yes or no. I think she doesn't get enough votes. They think she's like too close-minded, like not progressive enough, looking for something new.
Well, I am getting just it is going to be a hard fight. That I'm definitely 100% hard fight. And even as I was turning over the cards, it was like I was hearing just hard fought, fraught. Card for the readings, the moon, howling at the moon. Here's Chad. But just
I just pulled him.
I'm just getting fight. But the center of the reading I'm getting is victory, and then there she is, and then I'm getting very unsteady, very weak, unsteady Republican energy. So I would think this is saying she's going to get it, but I'm just getting.
Hang on, because I pulled a few more cards because it was like really not too clear. I got finally pulled victory, but
it's gonna be hard. I mean, and that was the big thing. It was going to be a hard fight.
Yeah, and I'm not sure she stays for 2 years though, because judgment's on her.
What I'm getting is that she's going to have to make some promises.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to have to make some promises to be more aggressive on certain things, because otherwise I think she would just sweep some stuff under the rug and just kind of go on. And
I think there's someone younger that's going to kind of step into the picture more. I mean, she's what, 78 or so? So maybe she retires, but it looks like she'll be there through the transition with Joe, because I have Joe here. It looks like she'll be there through the transition.
I'm sorry. Was that President-elect
Joseph
Biden?
Joe Biden. Looks like she'll be there through that transition, but I'm not sure she'll stay after that.
Okay. Well, I what I'm getting here is more information on that. The card for the reading is all the Trump corruption, the Trump legacy, dynasty, what have you. She has to agree to take action, significant action, about corruption and the fruits of the Republican labor, the Trump labor, to really bring the hammer down. And she has to promise to have hearings, make decisions, allow hearings to go forward, allow this stuff, decisions, but also kind of the lowercase justice card of she herself has to
blind justice card.
Blind justice, there you go. But she has to agree. It's going to be hard fought, and the only way she's going to get it is she has to promise that she's going to allow all kinds of. She's going to initiate and allow all kind of.
The Democrats need to learn. We keep electing younger, more progressive people in. We have our old timers, Bernie, and in the Senate and in the House too. But America, I think, is ready for a little bit more progressive agenda.
Ah, yes. Guess who's here? Guess what beauty and talent and amazing has just arrived.
Hi, guys.
Yes.
Hey.
Beautiful hair.
We won. We won.
President-elect Biden.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to go shower and get ready because I looked like a sewer rat this morning. I was just beat.
She texted me and said she looked like a sewer rat, and I said, "So you look like Trump?" She said, "Not the orange."
Minus the orange, yeah. So I got a fresh deck here, you guys.
Well, for what it's worth, Becca, nobody believes that. You go ahead and think it, but nobody believes that.
How's everybody doing today, you guys?
Have you read on how's Joe feeling yet, Autumn?
No, I haven't. Let's read on how Joe's feeling.
Let's look at Joe and Kamala. How are they feeling?
Oh, Kamala, it's okay. I'm gonna get teary on that one.
Look, Artie does the little wedding dance. This is Becca's boyfriend.
I so love the energy flowing between him and you. It is so just this love. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
He's a mess.
Yeah, but he loves you.
His full name is Artemis, and I call him Artemis. He's a mess.
There we go. Well, my little knucklehead is asleep in the cat tree.
He's going over to lay down now.
Yeah.
There's so many people in front of the White House.
And in Times Square in Manhattan.
Okay. Awesome. All right. I'm going to pull cards for
Joe. Yeah. I got the White House. Woo, let's party.
Kamala. Oh, wow. I just got, there are literally the spirits around Kamala Harris right now, who John Lewis, Elijah Cummings, just great leaders through time.
Surrounding her.
Just surrounding her. It's beautiful.
Joe's already working in his mind. He is ecstatic, that he got the White House here. He's completely ecstatic. He thinks he didn't get all the votes that were coming to him. He thinks there is some voter suppression going on with the votes in the mail, a lot. He's kind of surprised that he's not winning the popular vote by a bigger number. Right now it's at 4 million. I think the real number is somewhere between 10 and 20 million because of the votes that have been suppressed. But yeah, there's Kamala. There's definitely real positive energy around her. He's focused on bringing the change. He is already at work. He's looking at what can I do for America? What can I do about the elections and the votes that haven't been counted? He's moving into action. He's on the higher ground, so he's ready to talk to the people too. Talk.
Wow.
Try and keep
What do you-
everybody calm because we've got too many fanatics out there right now.
What are you getting, Becca?
Oh, I'm still pulling, sweetie. You go ahead.
Oh, okay. Jen, Lynn, you were saying working. Yep. Yep. He's just glad he was able to put political swords into Trump's back, finally. And he's feeling pretty good. Like, okay. But he knows that there are other Republicans who still have power and still can stop him. So he's going to work. He knows they're going to work against him. He is going to hit the ground running. He's going to have every T crossed, I dotted. This person's going in this job. This person's going in that job. This is going here. Everything. These are the agenda. This is what we're going to do. The card for the reading is this wonderful partnership between the two of them.
Yeah.
Wonderful. For Kamala Harris, there is so much, as much as she has accomplished, there's so much that was taken away from her over the years because of the color of her skin, because of her unusual first name, stuff that should never have been taken away from her. And she was offered this job to become vice president, and it was like, this is great. But, and even with the numbers looking good, it was like, would it really happen? You don't really, But then, boom, it happened. And it's overwhelming. It's like being, knocked on the head kind of thing, where you got stars tweeting around your head. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
What have you got, Becca?
For Joe, I'm getting that he's very, very optimistic and feeling quite triumphant there with the sun. He's quite emotional, but he's very optimistic about what they can do here in government with this one. And he has, his ambitions have finally, after so many years of trying, his ambitions have finally come to fruition, his dreams. For Kamala, I'm getting that she's going to be very loyal and supportive here with the dog. Loyal, supportive, protective, kind of a guide to Biden here as he moves forward looking for peace and wisdom and clarity for the country to sort of bring calm and peace back. So that's what I'm getting for her. She's very loyal and very supportive of him.
Yeah, so. I've got on Kamala, I just pulled cards on her. I've got the nostalgia card. There's such a loving energy between them. She's ready to move into action. Her challenge is slow down, baby, slow down. You're not in the White House yet. She's like, boom, wanting to charge in. She wants to see the backside of Trump. She's already got plans that she's getting off the ground. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
She knows they've secured the election. She's already collaborating and working with other people to bring change. And she thinks Trump is just putting on this whole facade about the election, and trying to stop it. She's ready to get in and move forward and change things, and especially change things for Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, hello. We are not letting you meddle in our elections.
Knock it off.
Yeah, knock it off.
Isn't that what Obama said to Putin when they met? Knock it off.
Kind of like hearing it from a woman. He hated Hillary. He's not going to like hearing it from Kamala.
I'm watching the MSNBC right now, and all the people in front of the White House where he's barricaded himself on that fence he put up, they have all these posters and stuff up there. But they have this orange person, like a balloon type thing, stuck to the fence.
And they're all dancing and everything. It's awesome. It's a beautiful sunny day.
Yep.
Very cool. Kathy Anderson.
We should ask is Trump in his bunker because there's such a crowd at the White House.
It's a bunker.
Is he in his bunker? Is he afraid?
Bunker boy. I thought he was golfing.
Oh, is he not in the White House today?
No, he was out golfing. They went and told him out on the golf course, but so I'm guessing he pulled a what was that golfing movie? Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore.
I'm guessing he was like throwing the stuff and
Autumn, I'm gonna go warm up my tea a minute because I'm still got that froggy voice. I'll be right back.
Oh, great.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Beautiful.
boy.
So he is golfing today, Autumn?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Is anybody in the chat? Does anybody know? He's not even there. He's golfing. Does anybody know if he's like, where is he going from there? Or is he still out there? Or because he's mad. I read on him while I was when I first came on, and he's mad because of course he's got this whole it's not over, and I'm going to punch even harder, and I'm going to. He's never faced consequences.
No.
Never.
I was watching an interview with Mary Trump yesterday, and it was quite interesting, because she is a clinical psychologist, and she was saying how she anticipates he will react because he's never had to face consequences or has ever lost at anything in his life, which I beg to differ because he usually when he loses, he takes people to court, fights, and then he runs away. That's his MO. He fights and then he runs away. But this is like the narcissistic injury from this. I would make his head explode.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And Jules in the chat just said narcissistic injury.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would imagine that it is insane for him right now. But he knew he was going to lose. Otherwise, he wouldn't have crafted this entire scheme that didn't work, Right. So I want to see how he's feeling because I haven't read on that today. Let me see. How is Trump feeling right now?
Actually, I'll pull some more cards because it's been a little while.
Okay. How is he feeling right now? And I'm sorry if I keep looking up. I got the news on here.
No, that's fine. I can't even get to him. I've got the ring of people around him who are they're like dancing around the periphery of and then some people who are like, I'm not going in there. Are you going in there? I'm not going in there. And then there are the people who have to like actually tell him and share with him, and then they're just like letting him vent and knock down everything, and they're just waiting it out because it's over.
Yeah, I'm getting that he's far away with the ship. He's distant. He's looking forward to like going somewhere, leaving, departing, the transfer.
Oh, wait, because there's somebody in the chat who asked early on, is Ewat was asking, is this is he going to like flee from this point?
Yeah, because I'm showing that he's far away, distant journey, a transfer, somewhere where he can be happy and satisfied. However, he's deeply rooted.
Sorry, I dropped a card.
He's deeply rooted with paranoia and kind of crap in his pants right now because of his money. His money, that's all he's worried about right now. How does he get out of here? Because he's worried about his money and his business. So it's kind of like...
Who is that, Trump?
Trump.
Yeah.
I just asked how is he feeling right now.
Anxious.
That's what I got too. The mice crap in his pants.
His challenge is the White House. I can't get back in there. Knock, knock. It's me. Let me in.
Oh, yeah, help out.
Yeah, the sort of truth that the truth is spoken, and it's right underneath you.
Yeah, there was a great comment early on. Someone was saying, "He's golfing. Change the locks."
how can I steal this? How can I get somebody to cooperate with me through the courts? And let's start some more lawsuits. And, I don't have any friends. Where are my friends?
I was thinking about something yesterday, and it was I did a live stream. What is that, Jenny?
He's knocked down the size.
I wish there was another what do you call it? Court card lower than the page.
The sewer rat.
The sewer rat.
I was telling Autumn, I was cracking up when you were reading with Yoda and you kept getting, how's he going to leave the White House? And you had the ring, like restrained, yeah. And you had the scythe, like injected, like tranquilized. And I was like, oh, tranquilize and out in a straitjacket, restrained.
What are you getting, Autumn? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're great. What I pulled full cards on it because I don't know if you were listening, Jen, but last time it's like I couldn't even get near him. It was like everybody like tiptoeing around him. So I thought I'd pull some more cards because it's like, okay. What I got was he's the disappointment, but he's got this corruption behind him, and that's why he lost. But it's also like he's in the back of his mind. It's going. So
and that loser card. He's the loser. Mm-hmm. He hates losers.
Yes, exactly. So I've got little bully Trump, who is now an adult, but he's still just a man and having a temper tantrum. He's no longer the emperor. As a matter of fact, my cards are starting to revert back to my cards had split very strongly. All of the Pentacle cards were Republican. All of the Cup cards were Democrat, and they're starting to like go back to normal. It's like, oh, okay, good. Somebody looking very closely at him. Someone looking very closely at him. I don't know if it's a doctor or something, but he still wants to. He doesn't want to accept anything. He doesn't. He's like, no, mm-mm, no. But it's like, sorry, buddy, you got to move. You got to move. America has spoken.
Yeah.
Is that your America card, the Empress?
Yeah, and then right beneath that, I've got, you've got to worry about your money. You got to worry about your money. So,
I have a question.
Yes.
Since he is the president of was well, technically for another 78 days, I think he still is. Since he has access to ridiculous amount of classified information, national security stuff, and if he tries to leave, to go far away, to run away from all the court cases, federal and state, that are coming, that he can't walk away from, would they, like, I know this sounds crazy, but would they like revoke his passports or anything? Because I mean, the guy he's not very smart.
And his security clearance and everything else.
Yeah, because he's had 4 years of getting national security stuff, so.
It's funny you should ask that, because Enchant 101 in the chat said, will he sell U.S. secrets for money?
He already has.
Him and Kushner, kind of like a quid pro quo, sort of like, hey, bail me out of my properties, we'll do this, like.
But will he continue? Let's ask that. Will he continue?
Because then he would become a national security risk. Not that he hasn't been for the last 4 years, but now he's a private citizen.
We'll continue to sell secrets, and then we'll look at, will they
pull his
passport or something.
I like it. Okay, so we're asking, will he continue to sell or try to sell secrets? Oh, he's dumb as a brick.
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh man, I'm more worried about Kushner.
Yeah, because that's the one that actually has a brain.
half of one anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I get a yes. He gets strength on that. His challenge is he's trying to move to higher ground once he's out of office. And he's feeling a little stuck and a little trapped. So in order to move forward, I get a yes. And he might try to take it through like Melania. Let her be the delivery person, so to speak. To those that were in his circle of support, like Putin, that's my Putin card, and other foreign leaders. Illuminating a lot. He's got his own little network.
Ooh.
Jeez,
What have you got,
me.
Becca?
Go ahead, Autumn. Go ahead, because I want to see if they're going to try to pull his passport or restrain him from leaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw cards on that.
Okay, I'm getting TikTok, time's up, time's ticking. We're asking about secrets, and it starts with the secret card. There are people losing sleep over this possibility. There are people seriously losing sleep over the fear of what he's going to do with secrets, especially seeing Democrats celebrating. Then he's going to feel like, well, it's his dynasty, his legacy. He still has something and then there's Biden, and that's going to stick in his craw for years, that it was stolen from him and how much he hates everything. But he's like, but I still have some things I could use, some things. And
the only thing that could be worse is if he'd run against Obama and he'd lost to a black man. That's the only thing worse than Biden.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. He's going to start running into some serious money problems, serious lack of money. But what I have is that, so I pull a few more cards. What I got was, they're going to keep an eye on him, and they're going to bug his phone, or they're going to, you think he was, he says, they were bugging me, the previous administration was bugging my phones and all this stuff. It's like, oh, you think they were then? Oh, no. Oh, nay. They're going to now.
Yeah.
And they're going to cut off his phone at certain times. They're going to, they're going to do whatever they can to contain him, is what I get. But he's going to be hurting for money, and he has zero ethics.
No.
Zero.
I'm getting yes. This is saying quite a few things here, that he's under significant emotional stress and anxiety right now, but he does have access here to something that was stolen here. Something that was recognized. This would be like your honors. He has none. He lacks honor. And from something that was stolen, he had access to it. However, when I asked if they were going to revoke his passport or keep him from leaving, I get the woman, the dog, and the book. This is not telling me yes or no. This is telling me that a woman that was loyal and friendly with him has classified information. That would be like your Ivanka. It's not telling me straight yes or no. If they're going to try to, but maybe they're, like Autumn said, just keeping a very close eye on him.
I'm getting a yes, they will do something to block him from going overseas, because judgment is on him. So they are going to watch him because he has an abundance of information and that connection to Russia. They will burden him. And this connection with Russia goes on a long time. They will burden him. There's going to be legal actions and other actions coming out to stop him. He's going to try to say, I'm going overseas to work. Dude, you are out in the cold. You have betrayed our country. So all your little bullying, blocked. Not going to let him out of the country.
Yeah, actually, I pulled separate cards on are they going to revoke his passport? Are they going to do something like that? Interesting that what I got. Well, first of all, everybody knows that it's like, yeah, he's going to cause a ruckus. He's going to be a pain in everybody's rear end. Yeah, that's just normal. Then I have got three major arcana cards. I've got the Hermit. I've got the World right in the center. And then I've got the Strength card. And what this feels like is there are actually plans already in place they didn't start with him. They actually started with other presidents in case some other presidents who were having drinking problems or money problems or whatever. There are plans to keep former presidents from divulging information. But with Trump, they went back into the attic and kind of got those papers on how to do that, and they have ramped it up for Trump. So it's interesting. I never thought of that, but there are already plans to stop people like him from betraying the country, but they've raised it to a whole other level of strength. They've strengthened the keep it alive.
I think he'll have so many lawsuits that they can use that as he's a flight risk, and put a flight risk thing on him through the courts. Leticia James said before the election, after the election, I'm coming for you.
Yep.
Can we look at her?
Sure.
Yep.
Made my day. It's like,
oh yeah,
she doesn't want to be seen as meddling with the election. So she waited till after the election.
Oh, and yes, just a woman of color taking down Trump even further.
In the city that rejected him.
Mm-hmm. Mims is saying Tish James rocks.
I tell you who rocks is Stacey Abrams, getting 800,000 people registered to vote. That
Jenny,
woman rocks.
We need to do a manifestation candle for that woman because she's got 2 runoff races in January. You know that woman's she's going to be hustling. She's going to be hustling.
Yeah. Remind me, Sunday night we'll do a manifestation.
Yep.
Candle.
All right, Leticia James. What have you got? Are you guys still looking, or you got it?
I'm gonna wait for you guys. I'm gonna just.
I'm laughing.
Why?
Yeah. She is gonna put some nails in his coffin. It's like judgment's coming down on you from Leticia James. The bully is going down. She's got the courts and everything ready to go. Victory here in the near future. This is the next 2 to 6 weeks. Next 2 to 6 weeks in near future. She's got a plethora of things she's going to shine a light on. Manipulations that he's done. His luck is changing here. 2 cards on change. Time's up and big change coming. She's got a different perspective on things from him, so it's going to be really interesting. She's going to start with one case, and then it's going to be like bam, 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 bam. But that first case, it's coming in real quick.
Wow. What I've got is, you've gone back to Mar-a-Lago or something. Knock knock.
Mm-hmm.
She was ready. but she was waiting until I should use the stand. She was ready, but she was waiting until the election. And this is hope, the card of hope, and just hope for the country in the future. And it is surrounded on either side by the sword of truth in the middle of the reading, and the ace of swords here in the center, and the ace of wands there. So this is the beginning. This is taking the truth with action. This is she's with hope in the middle.
And beat him over the head with it.
Right. So this is it's after the election. So boom.
I always got that she would challenge that thing that you can't indict a sitting president. That she's got to push that and indict a sitting president
during the lame duck period. You know. So I'm getting whatever secrets, whatever we did not know about was classified, comes to light, and it illuminates the family here, because there may be something here also with properties that had to do with the family that is false. There's a lie here that is persistent lying, persistent like false stuff, also persistent thievery here. And there is a very, 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 very anxious child. I think this is Junior, and I think he's the one that's right now going, oh crap. Because it's like, I think they're gonna get him first, because he's the easy target. There's something here that ties him, and I think it was about something to keep something quiet. So I don't have the whip here, so I can't say the FEC violations to the hush money payment to the women, because I don't have money cards here and I don't have the whip, but it's something around Junior or one of the kids. That person's crapping their pants right now. Family secrets, and then she nails a kid.
Now would be a good time to invest in diapers, adult diapers. Especially if you live in the Florida or DC area, where he goes back and forth between.
But he's so really simple-minded. Remember when he moved from New York to Florida? They never really said why, and he was saying that it was because the taxes were too high. Well, you signed off on the tax plan. You know what I mean? But there was a lot of speculation that he moved from from New York to Florida to try to escape the legal problems in New York. As if just moving to another state is not going to.
Hoping they won't extradite him back to New York.
Yeah, he's really not.
Lori calls him.
Yeah,
I have a question just came to mind.
Yes,
YouTube entertainment only. This is entertainment only. This is not. This is just three people just with some decks of cards, just reading on the collective energy. What do we know? We're those crazy YouTube tarot people. Don't pay any attention to us. If they suddenly go and they arrest Junior, okay, for all the fraud and what have you, are they going to also get him on drug possession?
That's a good one, because that boy has been high as a kite.
He's got a major problem.
Entertainment only YouTube.
Judgment card on the bottom. That didn't bode well.
I've got investigators on the bottom.
Judgment and my big fat yes card. Something he snuck in with. He's going to regret it. Somebody's shining a light on him. Yeah, he's going to have legal problems over holding in possession. We'll put it that way.
Ooh.
Yeah, legal problems, investigators. Yeah, he's put in defense mode over holding in possession.
What have you got, Becca?
I'm getting, I asked if he would be the first to be arrested. I'm getting that he's severely depressed right now. The child right in the middle, that would be him, in the family. I mean, he's severely like in the gutter right now. He may be talking about leaving and transferring somewhere else, and the big problems that they're heading into. Complete chaos. He has no idea how to get out of this. I asked about the drug possession. I'm getting a yes. This is someone that is emotionally addicted here with the whip. This is addictions to something very powerful here. Like he has a very strong addiction. So there's a good chance.
Runs in the family.
Yeah, it won't be like something you smoke either. It's something else. So
yeah. Oh yeah. Because I just kept pulling a bunch of cards, and basically, we Ned's down. What I got was Biden winning, and also the center of this card, the Democrats celebrating and Biden winning. He goes on a bender, and it just kind of spirals a little, and somebody interrupts him. He's either, I don't know if it's not law enforcement, but something interrupts him, like a possibility of getting caught with something, or something like that. There's some action there, and I was like, well, will he be caught? And basically, what I got was I pulled 3 cards, and the center card is, what is that kid doing?
yeah. Yeah.
And on the other side of that, I've got law enforcement asking for a test. And it's because he's upset about the Democratic victory. And then it was like, well, then I pulled 3 more, and I got, well, he's got a lot of money. He can afford this stuff. But then I have him going through withdrawal very suddenly, very unhappily going through withdrawal. And then I've got a quiet as a tomb card, like jail cell, hospital, something. And there's a thief card right behind it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's quite interesting, though, because him and everybody, his brother and Trump were talking so much smack about Hunter Biden and Hunter's addiction. And you're over there as a kite every day. I mean, it's like the pot calling the kettle black with that guy.
But yeah, but that's what they do.
Go ahead, Jenny.
I want to look at Flyhead, how he's feeling.
Oh, Flyhead. You know what I saw?
Flyhead. Pence.
With one of Pence's co-workers for Halloween, they all dressed up like flies, and they had a big picture of Pence behind them. And at first I didn't get him. I'm like, what is it? He's like, the fly on Pence's head.
Flyhead.
Okay.
How's Pence feeling right now?
He's praying.
Is he praying with Paula White and summoning angels from Africa right now?
I heard the angels down in Africa.
Did you see that video of Paula White summoning angels from Africa?
Mm-hmm. With the cat?
Yeah. Angels from Africa, angels from Africa, angels from. I'm like, oh dear Lord Jesus.
Like after Trump called them S-hole countries, I don't think those angels are going to come to you, Paula.
No. And summoning angels from South America too. I'm like, oh dear Lord.
Yeah, they're called children, and they're the southern border. You rotten human beings.
Yep.
Those are the angels from South America, and they want asylum.
Yeah.
All right, Pence.
How is Mike Pence feeling right now?
Jules in the chat is saying, Pence, dear Jesus, hear my cry. Jesus, new phone, who dis? Sandra is saying Biden wins Nevada.
Wow.
Nevada.
He's going to win Nevada and Georgia both, I think, and probably Arizona. I think he's going over 300 electoral.
Insult to injury. All right, Pence.
He's just howling at the moon right now too, and all emotional. He's got his girl panties on today. He's all feminine energy. He's like trying to go somewhere. He's trying to travel somewhere. His challenge is, Trump's been knocked down to size. He's looking at all this money, the steady money that came into him under Trump. He's trying to negotiate his way out of this already. And he's contacting people that are in his circle of support. But he's already starting to pack his bags like now, like I got to move. The sword of truth's about to come out and I got to get away. And there's betrayals and things that went on here. It's over. Complete. End of cycles.
Sayonara. What are you getting, Autumn?
I'm getting the. See, this is it. I really support people in their own spirituality, in their own spiritual journey, and I think that's wonderful. But his bugs me because I'm so pious. I'm more pious than thou, and I'm going to hitch my wagon to this human embodiment of the 7 deadly sins because that'll get me power and money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's such a hypocrite.
Yeah, that's what bugs me. But he still has that. I mean, the sword of truth has come. It just has. It's over. It's over. And he is seeing how he is diminished in power, and also he's going to be diminished in money by getting out of office. So of course he has returned to Mother for their as his because they work together as partnership and under the eyes of whatever, and he's on the defensive. But it's this whole every bit of my suffering is an offering to. It's like, no, your suffering is because you went along with children being put in cages and babies being ripped out of their mother's arms. Don't give me this. Woe is me. Oh, my suffering. Oh, go away. Have several cents. But he's like, well, oh, wait, but maybe I could still make some money. And I've got a merchant card for the reading. So it's like, no, because right underneath that, I've got the Chariot and Strength and
peace out. Pack your bag.
He's already moving. He's in his head. He's already moving. What'd you get, Becca?
I'm getting he is not at all optimistic at all. At all. He's looking at the trouble and the pain and the suffering that's coming. Also, there may be, and I'm saying this with every ounce of caution I possibly can, there may be perhaps a smidgen of regret here with the cross, because now he's being seen as a betrayer and a false Christian here, quite literally with the cross, a false Christian. Being
regrets he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
Yep, being exposed as a false Christian. So he ain't happy.
Sorry, Jen, did you just say being caught with his hand in the cookie jar?
Uh-huh.
You mean being caught secret, there's justice, secrets, money in the middle?
Yeah.
caught with his hand in the cookie jar, secret money and justice coming for an institution. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Let's not forget his brother. Even before they ran, his brother was selling stuff to Russia. His brother has ties to Russia.
Jeez.
So Catherine asked in the chat, what is Trump going to do for money?
Yeah, hang on, Becca. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Please continue.
No, I finished already. I said that there may be an ounce of regret because now he's being exposed as a false Christian, but he's not happy. So I'm sorry.
No, I didn't mean it. I was afraid I'd interrupted you.
It was probably me interrupting her.
Sorry. Shit.
I was asking what Trump's going to do for money from now till Inauguration Day. Like, is he going to be stealing money from anywhere else? Or
good question.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a question after that.
We know he's broke, so what's he going to be doing over the next 2 months? We have the best viewers. They have the best questions.
Absolutely.
I wish y'all could hear Artie. He's over here on the sofa, belly up, snoring like an old man. What's he doing for money over the next 2 months?
Yeah, he's not going to Deutsche Bank, I can tell you that.
Here he is on the bottom, the fool. Gonna do something stupid.
He's gonna steal it. I don't know what he's gonna steal it from, but it looks like he's gonna steal it. He's gonna steal money. Surprise.
That's what it, like, I get Trump the idiot on the bottom and then I get surprise.
Yeah. This is his my legacy, my Trump org and all that. It's like, yeah, there's justice coming for that. Let me use this again. Yeah, that's Trump. There's Trump org. There's justice coming for Trump org. And there are big, all the political swords coming for his back, all the legal swords coming for his back. So he bullies. It's Trump the bully, and it's theft. So he's stealing. I don't know. Okay, who's I'll have to ask who. I'm being told who would he steal from? Because it could. We know they took money from the inauguration funds and
campaign finance funds, all those kinds of things. I've got surprise, but the challenge is justice is already on you. He's already a pauper, so it's going to be a very difficult transition over the next 2 months. Somebody's going to shine another light on his finances and his taxes. That's coming. There's
New York Times. Sorry, I just got really strongly. New York Times. Sorry, go ahead, please.
Yeah, somebody's going to shine another light on his financial situation or his taxes. He's going to get highly emotional. He's trying to cling to what money he has, but there isn't that much. So he's nervous. And what he has, he knows they're watching it. So if he's got money overseas, they're watching it and they're looking at like wire transfers of cash. They're looking at wire transfers.
Center of cards I just pulled.
Yeah.
Center of cards I just pulled. Wire transfers.
Anyway, he's moved it quickly, and he is working on moving it quickly, but he's being put in defense mode. Here come the courts right on him before he's even out of there. And it's over money.
Interesting. I'm getting something totally different than you guys. I'm getting that he's going to be litigating in the courts for a very long time.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
and ongoing persistent investigations into where it came from, because there's the whip here, which is fighting, the tower, which is your court. He's going to be fighting in court or fighting with the government over something new or the early stages of investigations here for where, how he reached his goals, and persistent fraud. So that's what I'm getting. It's not telling me where he's getting his money from. It's just telling me he's going to be fighting a lot of court battles.
I think it's kind of the same thing. Like somebody's going to shine a light again on something else he's done financially, and then bam, the court comes in.
Yeah.
And he's just obsessed with Biden. He's obsessed. You think Obama was living in his head rent free? It just obsessed, like in the middle of the night, just haunting him. Nightmares about Biden. And every bad, because he's so paranoid. He was paranoid before. Now he's really paranoid. Everything he does, they're all against me. It's the institutions under Democratic control, and Democrats forever. He's going to be, of course, he's always the victim. You know, is it Kaufman, the drama triangle?
Yeah.
The victim, and then the persecutor, and the savior, and then you go right back to victim. Well, he lives on that drama triangle.
Yeah.
But he's always a victim. He's always the worst victim. If you try to say you've had it bad, no, he's had it worse, because he's the victim, and then becomes a persecutor, or then he becomes a savior. I'm the only one. Only I can fix it. But then people don't appreciate him enough, so he's the victim again.
The poor me. They're all coming after me.
He's always the victim. So yes, any money problems he's going to have, and he's going to have many, it's because of this Democrats, because he's the victim.
So I have a question. The other day it was all over Twitter that Trump announced about 2 days ago that he's going to run again in 2024, meaning, first of all, an admission that he knew he lost the election. Yes. Even though he's fighting it in court. Second of all, what is he smoking, that delusional man that thinks that he's going to run again in 2024? So can we look at that? Like,
what was he thinking? Because he's like, I won. They're trying to steal it from me. I'm the winner. And oh, by the way, I'm going to run again in 2024.
Yeah.
So is he trying to get this and do like Putin? Like I can be a 3-term, 4-term, 5-term president? What was that, Autumn? Was that the devil?
Yeah. Devil card. I did read Will Jr. run in 2024, and I got that it was you can try, but you got to get left out of the room.
You got to get out of jail to run. Yeah, you can lick your own envelopes for your little flyers you're going to mail while you're sitting in your jail cell.
Wow, Catherine, thank you so much for donating to Autumn. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you so much, Catherine. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Catherine always has great questions. That last question was from her.
Wow. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought completely.
Like, is Trump running in 2024? What was he thinking? God, he's so arrogant. The ego is just so huge. You know, he's thinking that he's got a lot of strong followers. He's just so smug. And he thinks that people will remember him in 2024. Right now, he's very anxious. He knows he does know he has to go. But he's already thinking about the donors. But he's got so many legal troubles that he's going to be battling. He's going to be going from court to court to court to court. So, yeah, because he's got stuff in the East District, West District, South District of Manhattan. He's just going from court to court to court. So he can plan all he wants. It's just a mask that he puts on, and it's a power play. He's
What
not
do
going
you
to have time to run because he's going to be going to all these court cases.
I'm getting that he, pardon?
I just say legal purgatory. But
Yeah.
go ahead, please.
It's like being on the Monopoly board and just keep stopping at the jail over and over.
I'm getting that he's fairly optimistic that he has found his next grift. He's optimistic about securing and being persistent with fraud here. So it's saying it's kind of iffy because I got 2 positives and a negative here. But he's saying that it's also saying that he's got a lot of people that love him that would just pour in the money for, and his businesses would grow that way. That's why I was saying he found his next grift. If he decides it'll just be to scam his supporters. And
I was going to say, let me look at it that way. Will he start an election campaign just so he can grift from it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because what I was getting here was he would. What I'm getting here is he would run just for the vengeance, just for to be able to get the accolades, the rallies, the attention, and to rant and rail, and every positive news story about the Democrats is going to just claw. It's going to be nails on a chalkboard for him for 4 years. Is what I'm getting there. But he's not going to get any luck. I mean, he's not going to have. I've got so many cup cards here for the future. I've got like the hope card, and then it's just cup cards celebrating happy families, and some Republicans voting Democratic, more Democratic votes. He's not going to have a chance. It's not going to. No.
He doesn't have a chance, but I looked at, is he going to try fundraising for it because he's going to grift from it? And it's like the king has fallen from the tower and he's burdened because he's broke. He has no money. And he's like trapped, like he can't do anything. So he's going to try to use his power because he wants to see all the money pile in his coffer, so to speak. It's a mask. It's an illusion so that he can get those donations. Guess what? While he's transitioning into that, like, oh, I'm running again, the investigators, it just gives him one more thing in the courts to investigate all his new enterprises. Where's all that money coming from? Where's all your financial security from? Who's going to flip on you? Yeah, it's just going to be one more court case on him.
And you know what they say about a fool and their money? He's got the inbuilt way to get the money with his base. Those people would not pay their mortgage to bail Trump out. So, and he's looking at that like, oh, that's an easy target. I can con the crap out of those people for the next 4 years to at least get some income, So,
go ahead, Sniffy, because one more thing for investigators to come after you for.
Yep.
Go ahead.
He's that stupid that he thinks he can do the same thing he's already done that he's in trouble for. He thinks he can do it again.
Yes.
I know that we've never picked up. I know I haven't. Most readers I know haven't ever picked up that Trump's going to serve any jail time.
I never have.
I haven't either. I just want to check one more time, just because we're here.
I've always seen him in a straitjacket in a mental institute because he's going to use the Roy Cohn. How do mobsters stay out of jail? Criminal insanity.
I get a persistent thing of a man, like a medical person, male, speaking very softly into his ear.
Lucy, she's still wearing her harness from her walk earlier.
Hello, beautiful. Hello.
Artie, who likes to turn his butt to the camera so everybody can see his butt. Lucy always faces the camera more, like acknowledge me, adore me, admire me. I'm just here to look beautiful for you.
What a beauty.
Hi, pretty
You're
girl.
so pretty. You're so pretty.
She's wanting to go for another walk outside while it's a pretty day, so I left her harness on her.
Oh, look at that sweetness. Look at that sweetness.
Yeah.
Again, I just forgot what we were reading, hon, because I just...
I did too.
We were asking if Donald Trump would be indicted.
Oh, yeah, if he's going to go to jail. If he's done,
if he's going to go to jail.
My question, and I was like, kitty brain out.
Pretty girl.
All right. Orange jumpsuit, Sniffy.
Is he going to be wearing Lucy's color?
And not just on his skin?
Mm-hmm.
You guys tell me what you've got, please.
I'm getting that there's some really important, significant, passionate news coming, because this question was, will he be indicted? There's evidence here that's significant, that is quite passionate, and that's being delivered. We're going to hear feedback about that. I asked, will he go to jail? I get a female child that is going to have to be smart and crafty. So I don't even know what that means.
I get the plan is to send him to jail. There's something transitions with it though when the tower's on him, like they've got him on the gifts of money and the money laundering. The plan is to send him to jail over money laundering, but then he's got this illusionary mask. When he always says he doesn't drink. I always get he drinks. He's got this illusionary mask, so I'm gonna stick with my criminal insanity.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I've lost my mind, and poor me playing the victim.
What it feels like, it's somebody's going up the river, but it's kid. It's young people around him. It's and then he's the old doddering grandfather, in his I'm not getting jail. I'm getting kids going to jail for how the money stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And right in the center card, this confused me for a minute, but right in the center of that, you get a caduceus medical.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he's gonna live that much longer, so he may have some health issues too that he just doesn't survive long enough to serve time in jail.
I'm asking it this way now. I'm going to ask, what will be the outcome of the court cases he has against him in New York? To see if I can get it.
I like that.
Yeah, between E. Jean Carroll and then the New York cases on his taxes and fraud.
I'll give the outcome of the cases for Donald Trump in New York.
Or what's the worst penalty that he?
Yeah, I'm asking, what's the sentence? What's the sentence? What's the outcome? There she is. It's gonna be Leticia James. I'm getting the same thing, guys. It's like, here's the investigators and the prosecutors. The challenge is he's going to claim he's sick, even though he's strong, and he's going to fight it tooth and nail, and he's going to say, I'm not right in the head, to try to walk away from it. They're gonna talk to him about that, and I don't get jail. I just get that they get people testifying that, yeah, he's not right in the head. So he's the fool. He'll be locked up in a asylum somewhere.
What have you got, Becca?
I'm getting that there's going to be charges. There's going to be a little bit of a delay, but then it clears up and we get to see everything that he's been doing in his career. Charges for 2 men is what I'm getting. Also, quite possibly something very significant around heart surgery, because it's Scythe heart key, an important heart surgery, a broken heart surgery. There's documents here. This could be test results, mail, the actual written documents, testimony records that have been delayed or that they have been blocking for a long period of time. That's what they get him on. But I'm picking up 2 men here. And then for him, I see, for some reason, I see heart surgery because there may be something in the heart that is blocked. So maybe a stroke of some sort too, but I see charges for 2 men.
Like Junior and Kushner?
It's
Or
2 men. And
Something
Eric,
like
I'm not sure. It's two younger men. So whoever that is.
Yeah, I was getting to younger people. What I've got is that they're definitely going to bring the hammer down on him. Institutions bring the hammer down. But it's almost like there are so many cases. He's brought up on so many things. He gets convicted of so many things that it's almost like they have to suspend the sentence to prosecute the next thing, and suspend that sentence while they prosecute the next thing, and suspend that sentence while they prosecute the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. And I don't know why they would let this guy out on bail, but I keep getting it's legal purgatory for the rest of his life.
So I'm wondering if it'll be RICO, because RICO, they can kind of take all of it under one big umbrella and prosecute all of it together. RICO, what is that? The racketeering something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, I'm going to have to run because I have a personal reading I have to do here in just a little bit.
Being here. Yeah,
Thank you so much for sending me the invite. Let's go, guys.
Yay. All right. Yeah, let's just
273.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
you, Angels. President-elect Joe Biden. I just have to do it one more time.
Yay.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Dick.
Okay. So, was there something else? There was a question here on someone else saw Chad. Kitty's wearing a harness. Yes. Oh, this was it. AG is asking, is Trump going to be called an illegitimate president?
Oh, okay. Okay.
We could ask. We should ask.
Okay. Donald Trump be deemed an illegitimate president.
Charlene is so funny. She says, locked in a nursing home with a mannequin in the corner holding a camera to keep him calm. You guys are so funny. We have the best viewers. We really do.
Will Donald Trump be deemed an illegitimate president?
And then if you wouldn't mind, Alice is asking, will Sniffy shut down the federal government? Because it's only funded through December 11th.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Wheezy Squeezebox just said person, woman, man, camera, TV.
That was his IQ test, y'all. His IQ test. He passed with flying colors. Oh, Lord.
It's like the haiku of stupidity. The poetry. Okay, so oh, my brain. Illegitimate president. That was it. Hello, sweetness. Hi. You smell that?
I asked that question, and I'm getting something totally different.
Oh, okay. What are you getting?
A decision by the Supreme Court.
Hey, now.
The Supreme Court doesn't have anything to do with claiming him an illegitimate president, doesn't it? Unless this is telling that he's currently trying to take stuff to the Supreme Court, which he's already said he's going to take it. I don't see them taking up the case to undo the election, but this is saying a decision from the Supreme Court. Maybe I did something wrong. I don't know.
No, I don't think you did. I don't think you did, because the card I got for the reading is the dynasty. Okay, so that's his dynasty, his legacy, what have you. And I've got investigators, people looking into it, law enforcement bringing heartache. And then in the center of the card, I've got strength, which is the strength of the country. Here, I'll put it up this way. I'll put it this way. Thank you. Sorry if the camera, Poo-Poo was rubbing his face against the side of the computer, so the whole thing's tilting a little for a second. Sorry. Okay, so that's the dynasty, but investigators bringing heartache. And then I get these, it's like these other three cards go together. The center for the reading is strength, right next to the death card, and then victory.
Huh.
So because of what they are able to convict him on, for the sake of future, it's basically not getting back into this mess, putting things into place that will stop anything like that from happening again for somebody who wins in the future. So I'm not getting he's made illegitimate. I'm saying there are a ton of laws passed to stop the things he did from happening again, is what I get.
And it's like, would it even be a constitutional convention? Because the Constitution, to my understanding, and mind you, I'm not a constitutional scholar, but it's quite vague, and there are these traditions that, we keep in this country that are not law, that people just practice for the good of the country and out of, out of respect and honor to the incoming president. He doesn't care about norms. He's going to roll over everything. But my question to that would be like, what you just said, some of the laws that are put into place. How about, I don't know, making every person that is considering running for any office in the country, Congress, especially high office like the presidency, you should be able to pass a background check before you even consider running for president. Ivanka and Jared Kushner did not qualify because of all of their debt and everything else. He forced them to give them security clearance. He himself did not qualify because he's kept his financial secret for so long. We had to get it through the New York Times. You couldn't even get the lowest level clearance with that level of debt, yet they gave him everything. It's stuff like that that makes me, and then also the Constitution, writes about the three equal branches of government. Well, I don't think our framers ever considered a completely corrupt Senate that would work in hand to help cover up for a criminal president. You know what I mean? It's like things like that. So how would you fix that? I mean, through a constitutional convention, would you write more laws? You know, it just,
Well,
it's,
you know, what you were saying was, I think that could become a thing, which is not only do you have to pass a
security
background
check. Yeah.
and you have to divulge all this information, but anyone who works in the White House ever again, and it doesn't matter, the president can't just say, oh no, just give that person the clearance. Like, no, no.
Because he does have that power, but nobody has ever abused it,
right,
like he has ever.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, I'm getting that it's caused so much chaos. Like you were talking about the Senate doing anything for him, and there's just been so much chaos. But the Democrats, the rise of Democratic power, doing something about it.
Mm-hmm. And also,
thank you.
Thank you, Fennec. And also restraining the powers of the executive, because since Bush, we've only seen the executive grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. You know, he already had autocratic, you know, proclivities. You know, he's always had that inside. But if the executive branch hadn't been made so huge,
right?
You know, so I don't know.
No, I hear what you're saying.
There's a lot to clean up.
Oh, there's a ton. There's a ton. Do you mind looking at the government possibility of a government shutdown in time for Christmas? Because of course that's exactly what we need. That wouldn't cause any suffering.
In his mentality is, if I shut down the government, they can't take me out. That's what he would think.
And if nothing else, vengeance.
Yeah. Will Donald Trump create government shutdown? Another government shutdown.
Oh, wow. Gail is saying we are dancing in the streets here in the Virgin Islands.
Wait till they show our allies overseas and everybody, yay! You know, especially the Brits that were flying the orange baby. So
yes. Tony, hi Autumn, we love you. Yippee from the UK. 3 cats say hi. Hello. All right, government shutdown. Just destroying people's Christmas and leaving more kids hungry. Makes me crazy. Makes me crazy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he wants vengeance. He wants vengeance, and he has government. He has some power in the government. Let's see but that's for the reading. Let's see. Oh, you. Comes awfully close. Awfully close.
Let me see. I'm getting that I don't know if this is bills that are significant for the community or bills that are significant for the Senate. It's paperwork, documents, tests, results, mail. That's really significant for the community, the network, the Senate, a large body of people. And then I get a woman that speaks has to make a decision or a choice. She needs to find an alternative.
Speaker of the House?
She speaks.
Trying to get some
negotiations
kind of for stimulus through?
Negotiations here, and a woman that has to make a choice. There's important bills that for the community, but this is being open. So it's like, it looks like it stays open maybe. Because this is open and public, and this is access here. So it may stay open because she's negotiating for an alternative, a decision, and a choice to keep it open. But I see what you're saying, though. I mean, we fired him. We flushed the turd on November 3rd. He's going to want to take it out on all of us now, So he's
Right.
a mean person.
Thank you, JM. What I've got here is they still have some. Basically, they still have some power. So they're looking at how to kind of flex their muscles as well and make their voters happy. In the center of the reading, the reason I was upset was it's the death card in the center. That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
But then what I've got is even Republicans calling for temperance.
Yeah.
But I don't like this. I would need to pull a couple more cards because I don't like this death card in the middle. I think I think there are other Democrats calling for temperance, but that death card, why is major the temperance, of course, is major arcana, but it's some Democrats some Republicans calling for temperance. But that death card is large and in charge. Need to see what else I've got here. Energy's weird. Very weird energy, which is not helpful, but very weird energy.
I asked again if he would shut down the government.
What'd you get?
No, it's like he gets talked out of it. It's some big problems, confusion, hesitation, doubt, ends, and people are talking about illnesses and shutdowns here. There's confusion around a lot of confusion about something being shut down here. But then I get that it stays open. It's like there's, the sane people have to come into the room and calm him down, or they interject somehow, they bypass somehow. It's
Yeah. I'm getting very. If I do this very straightforward, it's threatening to shut it down to get the Democrats to make concessions. But in the center, I've got howling at the moon next to Chad here, a suspension, a shutting down of the government that would be blamed on the Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm getting would be blamed on the Republicans. But these are both major arcana.
Mm-hmm.
This would be the shutdown. So maybe we get horribly close.
Yeah.
But there's so much coming down against Trump that he gets distracted. Unless McConnell's in a mood. I'm getting weird. I'm getting weird energy on this one. It's not.
Yeah, I got the confusion and the worry and about people talking about the possibility of a shutdown, and a lot of confusion and chaos around a shutdown. But then I got that they would have to bypass him somehow, which I don't even know how that would be. Actually, yeah. I do know how that would be, because the Senate has the authority to veto the president. They just never did it because they didn't want to upset Frankenstein that they installed in the White House. They can always veto him. That may be the workaround. They take the He says no, he shuts it down. The Senate takes it back 2/3. Boom, we overrode we overrode him. See what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Chad.
They find an alternative to a shutdown. So it could be a veto.
Yeah, I just grabbed a few more, and I got TikTok getting so close to the wire. And it's weird because I've got kids and I've got a tower. So I can't get an answer if this is the fear or if this is what happens. The fear of how this is, yeah. This is kids being hurt and by this whole kind of thing. But I can't get an answer if this is just like what the argument is or if this is what happens. Mm-hmm. It's weird. I'm just getting very confused energy. I
see Alice is saying they could also do a continuing resolution, but my cards didn't say continuing resolution. It's like they bypass him. So if they take it to him and he says, no, I'm shutting down the government because you all fired me, the Senate can bypass him and just veto. So
yeah, that would make sense.
Which is what they should have done a bazillion times with all his ridiculous stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, he's going to be mad. He's going to be mad in general because they're going to start talking about the things they're going to do in the next. I have Pelosi here, and he's mad. He is so mad because Trump's out of power.
Mm-hmm.
And Pelosi is surrounded by justice, investigators going hard, and he's going to be bigly mad.
Yep.
Bigly mad. Alice is saying federal employees are terrified. I agree. It's
awful. And there are not the federal employees, but the contractors that work in the government, like the cooks, the cleaners, everybody else that works there, admin, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
From the last shutdown that we had, that was 35 days. Those people didn't get their money back. They lost a whole month's worth of pay. You know what I mean? So we're in the middle of a pandemic with the economy on the ground that's basically being patched up with Band-Aids, and you're going to shut down the government because you're angry. Like, I don't.
I just had a terrible thought.
What?
Hang on. I'm not even saying this out loud. Let me throw 3 cards on this because I don't want to say it out loud. If it's. Hang on. No, it wouldn't happen. I was concerned because he had signed the executive order removing protections for government employees. And it's like, if not a shutdown, I was concerned that he would just start doing mass firings.
Yeah. Well, I expect him to. He was talking about before we just blew him out. He had a hit list of people he was going to fire. The FBI director, Gina Haspel, which I'm glad anybody would fire her. She's a monster. The lady that runs the CIA, William Barr.
I call her Gina Torture Lady.
Yeah, Gina Torture Lady. Her. He was going to fire the Esper, but Esper just resigned. Like, he had a hit list of everybody. So I wouldn't be surprised when he's done golfing if he takes it out and starts firing everybody when he gets back. I mean, who knows what he's going to do? He's crazy, Yeah.
Well, I was more concerned about him not just firing heads of. I was concerned about him firing big.
Yeah.
Chunks of. But I don't think so. It feels like he'd be in court so fast his head would spin.
Yep. And the only person that would be there as his defense attorney would be Rudy Giuliani at this point.
Yeah. But people are going to be worried about it.
Yeah.
I hope I haven't scared anybody by mentioning that, but I just had that horrible thought. But he'd be in court so fast he wouldn't be. I don't think he would legally get away with it.
Mm-mm.
The courts would step in and go, oh,
yep.
nay.
Yes, he'd be in trouble because that would be a retaliatory firing, which is, I think it's not. There's a federal law against it.
Yeah.
So.
One other question. What about the future of the really progressive side of the party, AOC, Bernie Sanders,
A Justice Democrat.
Yeah, the far left wing. What's their future here?
Progressive caucus over the next 2 years. Let's go there.
Perfect. Oh yeah, Karen. He wouldn't be the first to stop federal employee raises.
Well,
but anyway, go. What have you got?
I'm getting over the next 2 years. They are continuing to push forward in government for their agendas to benefit families and workers and take power away from corporations. I'm getting also that they are going to really fight in the House, and they might cause problems and some sort of division within the Democratic Party because they are looking out for families. They are looking out for employees, unions, people that are a part of unions. It's like they encourage bringing back unions because unions have been just destroyed. And they continue to elevate and grow little by little. You're going to start seeing in 2 years, there may be new ones that move into the House. Because they keep winning elections simply because they are seen as a force that fights and doesn't take crap from banks, doesn't take crap from big donors. It's like they are there to represent their home, their constituents. So I see them rising still little by little, but they rise and they're going to be successful. What are you getting, Autumn?
I'm getting that. Yes, this is a new beginning for the Democrats, which is great. But in the same way that justice, it grinds slowly, but it grinds finely. They're gonna get some wins and losses because these institutions are not gonna. They're just not gonna change on a dime.
No.
But there's some wins, but there are also some losses. And this new, it is a relatively new push from a gain of power for the people, the more progressive side of the party. But in the idea of win some, lose some, I mean, they'll be seriously disappointed that some of the stuff they wanted, they're not going to get. But at the center, I've got the sun. I mean, they're not going to see it as this is very key here. They're not going to see it as, look how much we gained. They're going to see it, look how much we haven't gained.
Mm-hmm.
They're just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And the Republicans, every time Democrats fight amongst themselves, Democrats are going to sit over there and pop some popcorn. But it's a matter of, with this card and this one, your time's coming. You're young. And these institutions don't change on a dime. And the future is going to be more farther to the left. It just is. Too far to the left. And then it'll start swinging back because that's what it does.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what I'm getting for that.
We got the Progressive Caucus got 4 major wins going into the House, which is wonderful because the moderate Democrats lost 5 seats and the Justice Democrats gained 4. So the Progressive Caucus, the Justice Dems, the squad doubled. And the moderate Democrats lost. So there's that whole thing. And it's quite interesting too, because if you strip away the titles oh, socialism, oh, this, oh, that, and just present the ideas.
Mhm.
Those ideas are incredibly popular among the left and the right.
Mhm.
You know, it's all about the messaging. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Don is saying there are now 10 Justice Democrats, up from 5.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Yep. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for us for today, I think. But thank you so much for yesterday. Thank you for today.
Oh, for sure. And, you know, sorry I hopped on here late. I had to go like
No,
clean
you're
up and
great.
take a shower and do all that stuff. So I'll probably go live later on again today. I'm not quite sure when. So I'll post something on the community page. But thank you so much for inviting me.
No, thank you. Thank you. This is so great. And you're great.
Thank you, everybody who super chatted to Autumn today. Enjoy.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to go perhaps have a glass of champagne while I go make some candles. And
Nice.
big
Very
hug.
nice. Big hug. And I love that art behind you. That is so
thanks.
pretty.
Oh,
That is so pretty.
Little birds. I got to go out there and feed my crows because they were on the tree again calling me, and I didn't take their peanuts out, so I got to go give them peanuts now. So thank you.
All right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you to our moderators. Thank you for everybody for being here, and thank you for the super chats. I'm so blessed to have all of you in my life, and I just want to mention that. But thank you. All right, so we'll talk to everybody later.
Bye.
Bye, and don't miss Becca later on. Don't miss Becca.